Hey there, Andrew Pierce here. I help business owners and corporates to rest and regenerate without needing to stop doing business. And I would love to get your opinion on these thoughts here. This is why people control and over control situations, and this is why people micromanage in their businesses or in their senior level position, whatever it might be. Because they don't feel like they'll be taken care of otherwise. And I'm going to build this out a bit more. So when you are over controlling or micromanaging, you're just taking things into your own hands pretty much, which does lead to burnout. The more that you take on control, the more you become attached to being in control. And by the nature of attachment, as soon as you attach to something, even if it's a future event that you don't even have or a future result you don't even have, we immediately become fearful of losing the attachment. So the ego immediately becomes fearful of losing something that it's attached to. That's why people who seek control and have control seek more control and ultimately live in this fear-based experience, this stress-based experience of losing control, which is quite ironic. That the more control you have, the more control you can fear losing. It just goes and goes and goes. What do you reckon? So what happens here is when you're controlling something and saying, oh, don't worry, I'll do it. Or you're micromanaging over the top of someone, do it this way, do it that way. Trying to make sure that it gets done in a particular way, trying to make sure that it's correct. What's happening here is this person, this individual is making sure that things get taken care of. And behavior is so insightful. It shows us so much, and so does our language. So if you're really trying to make sure that something is taken care of, it's coming from a part of yourself that doesn't feel like you will be taken care of. And that's a big contributor to why people control and micromanage. So I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Comment below, send me a personal message. I think that'd be really cool. And what needs to be done from here is to look at the parts of ourselves that don't feel like we've been taken care of. And this will stem from childhood, a lack of nurturing from a mother energy and a father energy as well, a lack of being taken care of, which then we grow up in the world of, well, if I don't get something done, it's not going to get done. If I don't take care of it, it won't take care of itself. There are times in life where things do take care of themselves, if you gave them the opportunity to do so. But what is required is to sit with the discomfort of, I'm not good enough to be taken care of. I don't feel supported. So if I'm not over controlling and micromanaging, I feel like I'm just falling, and there's no one to hold or support or take care of or nurture me. And this is an emotional trauma, a childhood wound that I would say everyone experiences on some level or another. Some lead to very victim-y behaviors. They don't feel like they're getting taken care of, so they be the victim to try and attract care. Others, lead to, just sabotaging their own life through drugs and alcohol. Others become workaholics and very controlling, micromanaging people. So if you want to reverse this, you need to address these parts of yourself. But I would really love to hear from you, your thoughts. Let's bring up a conversation around this. Comment below or send me a personal message. Why do you think people control and micromanage? And let's not just look at it on the surface level. Let's dig deep to the core of where this behavior has manifested from and stemmed from in the first place. Because if you address it at the core, and you address the emotional trauma and pain that this strategy of controlling and micromanaging has been used to avoid feeling, you'll no longer need to control and micromanage. And you'll find that your life and your business can flourish as you actually allow good things to happen for you, rather than feeling that like you always need to be controlling and managing and taking care of everything to make sure that good things happen and bad things don't. A lot can change for you when you do this kind of work. So trust you got some value from this video. Hit me up with a message if you want to keep this conversation flowing. Otherwise, speak to you soon. Take care.